Crabby bed? Bread! Crabby bread! He's just a dude. He's just a bread. He's just a crabby bread. I spent all day doing this earlier. uh, anyways, happy Thursday. Happy yeah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. That's kind of all there is to it. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated right now because something super fucked up just happened. One of my flatmates is like moving out, and the management company is coming by to inspect their room just to make sure like everything is okay. And I heard them like be like, management, like, because they have a key, they can come in whenever they want. And like we knew that they'll be coming sometime in this week, not like specific times, but they were like, management. And I like heard them out in the living room, and I was gonna go out, but I was like, you know, they're not inspecting my room anyways, I can kind of just chill. And then like 5 seconds later I hear someone knocking on my door, and then 1 second later someone just opens the fucking door, and I'm like, hello? Didn't even wait for me to say come in? What's wrong with you? I'm gonna start locking my fucking door from now on? Jeez. Anyways, yeah, that was discombobulating, and I'm mad, and I'm like, okay, time to complain about this because it's not okay. But yeah, anyways, I just noticed that I forgot my water pitcher. Hold up, 1 second. Hello, Nuru. How's it going? Sorry, I was AFK for a hot second there because I forgot to get the water pitcher from the fridge. But anyways, how you doing? Look at the Crabby bread! Look at the Crabby bread! Happy Friday for you. Actually, I almost said happy Thursday. Bro, the crab looks so good. Crabby bread. I spent unnecessarily long this morning, or just today in general, making sure it came out like round. But anyways, how you doing today, my friend? Are you at work? I was about to say mi amigo, and then I was like, I'm not gonna lie. Something really dumb happened in my brain. I was like, amigo is not gender neutral, but how do you say friend? A female friend in Spanish? It's not, is it not just amiga? My brain's not working, sorry. I'm like really discombobulated because, like I said, kind of something not cool just like happened. I don't know if you caught any bit of that story or were around, but What am I doing right now? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan. So let me just show how the render looks right now. I'm not a really huge fan, honestly, of like how this area looks. Like something about it looks off. I think it's one, the dark jam jar, and two, the bread. This bread looks weird. It's like way too saturated compared to, I guess, like everything. Or I don't know. It's not saturated, but it looks kind of strange. But whoop whoop, productivity! Woohoo! How's it going, Rogue? How you doing? IDK, what happened? But you'll get through it. I mean, I told them, but like, so basically, I'll just reshare the story. One of my flatmates is moving out, and then so the management company is gonna come inspect, or like they let us know a couple of weeks ago, right? That like they'll be inspecting the room some point this week, and yeah, so they came by just now, and I didn't actually hear them knock on the front door. They must have, but I didn't hear it, I think. But I did hear like them from the living room say management, and I was like, but yeah, but they're not inspecting my room, so I don't really need to get up or anything. But and then like 5 seconds later, I hear someone knocking on my door, and like less than a second later, my door fucking opens, and I'm like, hey, maybe you should wait for a come in, or like there's someone in here, or like don't just open the doors of people living here. And they're like, yeah, we just want to let you know we're here. And I'm like, okay. I was so discombobulated. I was like, you lucky I was sitting like on my fat ass at my desk, but what if I was like butt fuck naked? Like, we'd be in a very different situation. Yo, that's illegal, yeah. I mean, I told them, and I was like, not cool. I'm probably gonna tell the management company about it too. But I'm just like, hold up. Because they were like, oh, we knocked on the front door. I'm like, well, sorry, I didn't hear you at the front door. Also, holy shit. Wait, let me turn my viewport settings down. Because I'm getting huge performance drops, and stream is suffering too. Stream probably got a little crunchy for a second there. I fucking hate land. Yeah, I mean, I mean, to be fair, it's not my land, because I'm living in a place owned by like a management company. Wow, I'm still dropping frames. This is not cool. Give me a second. The stream probably is stream looking a little crunchy right now. Because it is, like, OBS is warning me, like, every once in a while. I think it's, like, when I shuffle around in Blender a little too much that I'm, like, getting dropping frames. Oh, wait. Oh my god, why are the alerts not working? Why is the raid not? Oh, hello, Cretan. Wait a minute. I think it's been too long since I've actually, like, checked Nightbot. So we are gonna manually play the raid sound effect. But hello, Cretan. Long time no see. How are you doing? So, yeah, this is the hell that plays. Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's like super loud. Yep. Hello, Eve Pix. How you doing? Welcome to stream. Thank you, Cretan, for the raid. Oh my god, it's playing again. Why? No, stop. Why is it starting again? Why is it starting again? No! What? Where is it coming from? Huh? No, stop, please. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to stop it. Help. Oh my god, what's going on? If it starts playing again, I'm gonna cry. Okay, okay. Okay, cool. We're chilling. Maybe the raid alert finally showed up. I mean, it wouldn't have showed up as an overlay. I didn't see the overlay. Maybe it's just laggy. But anyways, everyone, I think a lot of people here are following Cretan anyways. But if not, please go drop them a follow. They're very cool. They have cool hair, cooler than mine. But Arson, I have not connected the chat bot, but we can play Arson if you want. It's this one. But anyways, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to some art stream. We're in the middle of trying to figure out how to, it's not crunchy, but lagging and cutting. I am getting some slight, because I think I'm running too many applications right now. Or not too many, but honestly, let's set this to 16. Let's just go fucking nuclear on it. I mean, actually, you know, I don't know how much we're gonna be doing in Blender, because I could close one or the other as well. That's an option. Let me just straight up close Discord. Like, let me just close it entirely. Why the fuck do I have Microsoft Edge open? Okay, Discord is okay, fully gonzoed. But oh, I just rolled over the headset. Anyways, yeah, we are here doing a little bakery. Okay, I'm just gonna be like very periodically looking at OBS to see like when I'm getting the most dropped. Or it says encoding overload, which from what I understand is kind of similar to dropping frames. Turning down your video settings or using a faster preset. What does that even mean? Let's see. Oh, I just closed the music by accident. That's really awkward. I mean, I even restarted my computer for stream. I'm not running more or less than anything usual, so fuck it, you know what? We're gonna just live with a little bit of lag for now, I guess. I have been thinking about buying, some more, RAM, I almost said RAMs. Because I am actually getting, I am starting to get pretty significant performance drops actually these days. Because I think I have 16 if I'm not mistaken. Mistaken. Also, in roughly like 10 minutes, I'm probably gonna go AFK for a hot second as well to make sure like management left. They're like, because they're right now inspecting my former flatmate's room. I also, because like I realized I modeled a little bit, I modeled an extra bread and I need to find space for it. So we are probably gonna, I mean, I don't like this though. Visually, I think it looks kind of odd. Like, why is it 2 benches, not just an extra? We should make another table. Yeah, but then it'll be hard to reach those ones back there. Because I also kind of visually like, how these look, the baguettes down there, because I think it breathes a little better, I think. Totally random, but oh my god, I'm sorry, Rogue, by the way. I have not responded to you on Discord yet. I'm sorry. It's been a crazy couple days, and it's been a crazy couple weeks. I'm a little dead on the inside, I'm not gonna lie. I really relished today I woke up this morning for once, because my parents had been staying with me, and it was nice and quiet in the apartment, and I didn't have to say anything. I just relished not speaking a single word, basically, until 6 p.m. today, which is when I started stream. Yeah, I think it really is the fact that it's just a straight up black jar. Or sorry, not the jar. That's uncomfortable. I think it's something to do with kind of the way the texture looks, how it comes across in the color. So we're just gonna use this instead. You're talking about me, you really don't worry about it. Shit's been weird for me too. Oh no! I don't want to hear that. Oh, I mean, I hope it's a good weird at least. Is it like a, you know, we're popping off kind of weird? That sounds gloomy. What? Not speaking to anyone? Also, I have to adjust my headset 1 sec. It looks so purple here. Ah! That's tilting me a little bit. Maybe we'll try closing Maya. I'm pretty sure that'll help with it. And then I guess when we gotta go to... No, encoding overloaded? What? No way. I'm shook. What is going on? Like, what am I running in the background? Like, I have nothing open. I've got nothing open. I've got Google Chrome, the Blender, and OBS open. Why is this happening? Ugh, well, okay, I guess today's stream quality is just gonna be a little doo-doo. Sorry, guys. Okay. I don't know if it's better or worse when it's like a bright purple. Maybe I should just get rid of it, honestly, and duplicate the... Oh, not that. Hello there, Mr. L. Thank you for the resub. I don't know why... Nothing is working today, bro. Okay. But thank you for the resub. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna try and get the notif here to work. I don't know what's going on. How are you doing though? It's a little late for you. Okay, let's see. Alert bugs. The alerts. Recent events. Okay, yeah, it's not... It's just... It's super laggy, and it's not showing up as an overlay. It's super laggy, holy shit! But, okay, there's the Inklings. I'm sorry. I can't really sleep right now, so I have to find some chill vibes at bumfuck o'clock, as the cool kids would say. Fact, it is bumfuck o'clock for you. But you know, we are the cool kids, and we say bumfuck o'clock. But I do hope that you can catch some, get a little snooze in. Tomorrow, it's Friday, right? So presumably you've got work today? Although I don't really know what your shift schedule is like, so... Yeah, I definitely like this, I guess. I think it was just because it was super saturated. And you know, we are straight up getting rid of this one. I mean, oh, I shouldn't have deleted it altogether just in case I do want it, but it's like ugly looking anyways. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna replace it with these. Yeah, it's definitely Blender that's causing my computer problems, though. I found that, like, Blender generally has a harder time rendering or more performance issues than Maya when it comes to like having a lot of polys in one scene. Because if I had this in Maya, I think like Maya would be chugging a little bit, but it wouldn't be this bad. But anyways, yeah. Also, be right back real quick. I'm gonna check that the management left because they said they should be in and out. So let me just make sure they're actually gone and close the door. You know, they also walked in here with their shoes on earlier, and I work so fucking hard to mop and keep the floors clean, because I ain't having that dirty ass LA dirt all over my apartment. Hello, Kevin, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm just griping about my management company. For my apartment. Anyways, what we're gonna do today is, like, we're almost done with this, actually. I just wanna, like, put some, like, kind of almost, not almost, but I wanna put some, like, coffee props here. Like, I wanna put, like, a coffee glass filter thingy, coffee glass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pour over, yeah. Like, a coffee glass maker. I know nothing about anything, okay? My vocabulary is not that great, but, like, I want to make, like, put in some of these and then in this corner, and then we're basically done with this. How you doing this fine evening? I'm doing okay. I'll be honest, I'm kind of exhausted. It's been a really busy, like, month, and it's left my brain doing a lot of things. Yeah. Not like, I don't know how to, like, not doing a lot of things, but then sleep, fool. Facts. I'll just sleep forever then. How about that? Did you ever have the feeling of power when your parents visit in your place and you told them not to slam the doors or turn the lights off? Well, I've always had to tell my mother to turn the lights off because she is so bad at forgetting to turn them off. Like, she walks into a room, like, every room she walks into, she'll turn the lights on, and she will not turn the lights off. Like, I swear, only 1 out of every 7 times does she actually turn the lights off when she leaves the room. So, like, when she's, like, whenever we're, Okay, sorry, one second. I'm trying to find an asset. I'm looking for like the cop. I've made it before. Okay, I just want to see if it got imported. If it had been part of this. Okay, we're looking for that thing. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's shelf props? Hell yeah, I'm so fucking good. Okay. Gonna reopen Blender real quick. But yeah, so I've always been one to have to tell her, like, turn off the lights, but like my parents are pretty good about not slamming the doors. And listen, I am I'm a good Asian child. I do not listen, if I ever told my dad, because my dad has like really heavy set footsteps, so if I ever told him, for example, like, can you walk a little softer, he will blow up at me. So we do not mess with that. I haven't seen my parents in years, living the dream. Damn. I will say, honestly, I mean, the older, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone, but the older I get, I will say, the easier it has gotten for me to, like, see and spend time around my parents, and, like, I look forward to it, actually, a lot, even now. Also, I think the distance helps. Like, I live really far from them now, so, like, I really don't see them all that often, other than, like, video calls, which, like, I do, like, I call them, like, weekly, because, like, they would be very upset and very sad if I didn't call them weekly. Or, like, I don't know, every other week, at the very least, like... Okay, we're gonna close Blender. So my creator doesn't freak out. I think that will actually help the stream quality quite a lot. Let's hopefully. Okay. I will be completely honest. I kind of want to make this, but I kind of don't. Like, I mean. These are also, like, this is a separate thing from this, so... Fuck it, I'll do both, because the glass is just so simple, you know? You know, we got a lot of time, so... I started quite early today. My dad calls me on Saturdays when I'm at work, so normally I just say I have to go if the conversation gets off boring. It's nice that you got a little out. I don't know. I feel like, at least personally, like, over the years, my relationship with my parents has gotten better. I think as, like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know, I feel like I'm a pretty normal kid in that, like, I'm just like, at some point you grow up in one space from your parents, and then as you get a little older, you chill out a bit, because I think, at least, like, it's pretty common for people to, I don't necessarily, because I really don't want to, like, generalize, right, and speak for everyone, but, like, I think it's a pretty common trope, whatever you want to call it. It is something that like a lot of kids end up like going through, I think, where like they have a phase where they like move out from home and then they like want a lot of independence from their parents, and then as you get older you like not make amends, but like you become at least like a little more understanding of your parents. I don't know, I'm trying really hard to like describe this without sounding like without generalizing everyone's experiences, because like everyone's life is different, and I think like why does it look like that? Oh, it's because I hit one. Okay, sorry, I'm having a stroke. Everyone's life is different. But like a lot of kids end up, I think, feeling that, and then look back on like a certain part of their life with like regret or whatever. I don't want to say necessarily regret either, but like acknowledgement that like maybe you didn't need to act this way, you didn't need to feel that way towards your parents. Because I'm definitely cognizant that I think it's even something I'm still going through now, where I'm just like, I can be maybe a little negligent of my parents. I try my best to be like, to like be a quote good kid and like not get in not like what I'm saying essentially is like not get into needless arguments with them, like understand that like, you know, they're their own different people, we're not always gonna think the same, blah blah blah, that stuff. Try to understand, but you know, it's still hard to. I don't know, I don't think I'm making any sense, I'm sorry. Hello! No name, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, at a glance, I either read it as like edamame because I saw the me, or I said I thought it was said something like something monkey, and I was like, monkeys, yeah. Anyways, how you doing today? Welcome. I agree, when I lived at home I wanted to move out, but when I started to live on my own I wasn't that bad. Also, food was free. True. My parents have been in town, right, for the last like almost week, and I've been getting spoiled rotten. Like, oh my god, I eat so good every meal, it's great. Ganked by parents, and it works out, and they don't even tax. Since I moved out, I taught my parents way more. Yeah, make a lot of sense. Okay, I'm glad. Sorry, I've been like struggling, not gonna lie, as of late to express myself. I think I've just been like a little bit like sheerly overwhelmed, because in probably the last, like, contrary to popular belief, or wait, that's not the right phrase here. To many people's surprise, I'm actually like a super introverted person, and I need a lot of time to myself to be able to function. And I haven't had a lot of me time in the last month, and I've also been spending a lot of time with family, whether that be like cousins or parents or sibling, my sister, like, and that takes a little bit of a toll. I have a bad relationship with my parents, and I try to mend it as an adult, but it's just something that gives me a ton of anxiety, so I just don't do it. It's nice to catch a stream. I've only ever watched vids after the fact. Wait, really? Oh, sorry, you're not talking about me specifically, you're talking about in general. Well, I'm glad to have you around. We can chat, and like that's my favorite thing about like streaming in general. Like, I think I've said this a million times, but I don't stream for any sort of like hopes of like becoming a famous streamer, because the thought of like 1,000 people in chat makes me want to throw up. I would cry at that sheer volume of people, but I just like talking sometimes. I saw Pengy once in years and she's exhausted schmo. Yeah, I haven't even recovered. Yeah, I had dinner with Kevin like a month ago, and yep, I'm tired, man. But Eve picks. Sorry, didn't mean to brush over your comment. But yeah, I mean, it's something that I kind of go I grapple with it a lot, honestly. Like, so in my family, like, my family, no one in my family has ever been very good at saying sorry, right? And we talked about this kind of recently about like often in life we don't receive apologies that we are owed, right? And I think like it's funny because my parents are not people to say sorry, and because of that, my sister is not really one to say sorry. But it's like the theory about like if you're a child that has a child of an alcoholic, you are either you're more quote quote likely to become one of two things: either you yourself become an alcoholic, or you never ever touch a drop of alcohol in your life. Like you don't even like sitting next to it. And so, in like when it comes to that, like my sister also is not very good at saying sorry, for example, and so essentially that like it's at least like for me personally, it's super perplexing sometimes, or it causes me a lot of like anxiety and like anguish in my heart, because like sometimes I'll do something kind of and I feel really bad about it. Like I'll say something to my mom, or like I'll do something, or I should like I could have just not said that, or I could have just like done it rather than like doing it with attitude, and like I feel so bad about that. But then like also at the same time thinking about it, I'm just like, well, at the same time, like my parents have also, like if we were to keep a tally board, they've also done a lot of stuff that was wrong and like hurt my feelings too. And like I always wonder, like, do they feel bad about like having done something that like, are they aware that like essentially do they feel the same thing that I feel? Like they say something, they're like, I should not have said that. I always wonder about stuff like that. And so like in terms of like repairing relationships, I just like sometimes. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. My thought is trailing off. Like I feel like I'm pretty lucky in that, like, because I had a pretty rocky relationship with my parents for a few years too, and something I really appreciate about them is that they're trying, because like I'm doing like game design, right? It's something that they didn't really know much about at all growing up, and they don't understand it as a career path, and so they were really against it for like a super long time. But they're like trying to understand now. Like when my dad bombards me with like job postings, I like, instead of like, I've learned to try and be like, instead of being like, I don't want to do this job, because like they really try and force me into programming, because it's like the most money-making job. Like instead of being like, I don't want to do this job, you don't get it, I'll be like, oh thanks, I'll take a look at it later, even if I don't take a look at it later. But like learning essentially to like find the compromises like that. Like I don't know if we've like, I don't even know if you can like fully quote quote repair a relationship, but you know, baby steps. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. A little silly to say, but yeah, I actually watched you play when you played Shibuya Scramble. Holy shit! Wait, that's that is fucking Chad. Wait, I'm gonna really quick go onto YouTube here, and like, when did we? Ah! Stop! YouTube is playing something. Sorry, this is super chaotic. We're 1 second talking about not toxic, like like familiar relationships, and the next we're talking about fucking Shibuya Scramble. When did we play this? This is 2022. How do I view the playlist? Sorry, I'm kind of a no, don't watch it. I just want to view the playlist contents. Sorry, I'm kind of a boomer. It was February 2022 that we started playing it, and then we finished it in July. That was over a year ago. Because the thing is, like, right, Twitch told me first time chat from viewer, and I was like, oh, so I don't know, and then I was like, oh, you've been in here before, holy shit. Well, thank you for watching that and like still being here, even if like even if maybe I probably stream at inconvenient times, but I appreciate the support. Everyone spam chat, make it unreadable. Let's go. Nuru, I will ban you. Just kidding, I won't. La 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 la. Meow. Hello, Fang. How you doing today? On this lovely Thursday. It took me a hot second to figure out what day of the week it is. I have no fucking concept of time anymore. Why did I only extrude one side? doing a meow thing. You got me. That's a knee slapper. Sorry, this is such chaotic energy. This really is what happens to me if I don't get a little personal time. I don't like to talk much. People say it gets easier to act like yourself over the internet, but I get even more scared. Honestly, I understand. Oops. No. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Okay. I understand that completely though. Like, I feel like because there's some parts of yourself that maybe you can show on the internet like more easily than others, maybe. I don't know. But then there's also other things that you like end up. There's trade-offs, right? Cause like I know like for me, sure as hell, there's a lot of things that I feel like a lot more comfortable about like on Twitch than like I do in real life, but then there's a lot of things that I don't share, don't want to talk about, or like not even just talk about, but like I act differently still too. There's a give and take every time. There's always a give and take. And while I always appreciate the conversation, there's never any pressure for anyone to like talk here. I feel lucky that like pretty much every stream at least someone comes by and says hi and like chats, but I will literally sit in this room by myself and model for 3 fucking hours straight without speaking to another human soul and stream at all and probably hum like an idiot. Yeah, that's something I noticed about myself via streaming. I hum a lot. It helps me concentrate. Yeah, I'll do that shit. Cause like art streams specifically, right? I actually do them with the intent of like I'm actually out here doing something. Like I'm doing some modeling stuff, so I might as well share it, you know? Wait, I'm so confused. I counted wrong. Help, hold up. Okay, I think that's correct. Sorry, I'm not very good at numbers. There we go. Okay. It's the fact that you can't read someone's face for me. Yeah, that's the thing, because a lot, and like, you know, like tone and stuff too. Like someone's face says a lot, like when they're speaking, someone's tone says a lot, and like all those things get lost over the internet. I feel a lot more paranoid in a lot of digital communications too, I think. Like, you know, when someone texts you, it's like, where are you? Those words, where are you? And like they probably meant it as in like, hey, where are you? But then I hear in my head as in like, where are you? And I'm like, that's crazy commitment. It's cool. Are you talking about the like no name thank you watching Shabir Scramble? I actually like, if I had a webcam, you would have seen me turn in, like my jaw actually drop at that, because that was so long ago. And like, Shibuya Scramble was... What the fuck is going on here? Why is there an edge? What are you doing here, sir? Why? I'll just delete all the faces then. Delete the vertices. Huh? I'm fucking shook. What happens if I bevel everything? It gets mad. There's not multiple vertices. What the damn hell? I'm just gonna delete everything and then just rebridge it. Anyways, smooth path. What? Huh? What is going on? Okay. We're doing this the other way. Anyways, yeah, Shibuya Scramble was not like the most popular like stream game just because like it's not something that as many people knew. So I'm shook that you watched it. I was shocked myself. I thought it was just a few months ago, but busy with uni, so my brain can only remember that. It really do be like that, man. Are you not on a you do not have to ask because it is a bit of a more, I guess, personal question. But are you not located like in the States? Are you if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, maybe you. Well, I mean, depending, not even just Southern Hemisphere, but like kind of how do your semesters work? I'm having a stroke. I can't fucking talk. Also, yeah, sorry, having serious conversation. All good, by the way. Like, if you just drop out in the middle of chat, like, I mean, I do give a fuck, but, like, do your thing, man. I watch the Tears of the Kingdom VODs and get frustrated, can't type in chat. It do be like that. Sorry, I've, fallen a little behind, so I'm catching up in the chat. It was a while back in stream, but not the best kind of weird stuff going. Oh, no. Weird. I hope everything's okay. I like to tell people how to build a bomb, not so much about my credit card information or huh? Wait a minute, what? Mr. Earl, this is something we whisper about, okay? Oh, simply modeling silent. I've modeled for like, since like pretty much noon today. Not my credit card, just my SSN makes everything quicker. Yo, give me that shit. What? Always doxing. I am always doxing, it's true. I accidentally doxed another person the other— not the dox, but like, I mentioned someone's name earlier, actually Rogue, as like, on stream on I think Tuesday, because I brought them up. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that name, I should have said something else. But I mean, I don't think— they don't watch streams, so I don't think they'd mind all that much, but still, just like, out of courtesy. I'm from England! Ooh, okay, so— did you have classes up until recent? Or, I think semesters are the same. I just finished my first year of like undergrad. Let's fucking go! I always think about how in the UK, undergrad is only 3 years, because they don't make you spend essentially 1 year, like a year's worth of taking what we call in the States Gen Eds. Or I don't know if it's every British university, but like from what I understand of my friends living in the UK, they're like, yeah, we only do 3 years because we don't have to do the stupid Gen Ed nonsense that you guys do. And it's dumb. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. Yeah, broaden your horizons. According to universities, no, they just want more of our money. But yeah, I'm assuming our semesters are the same. If it's like roughly August to December, and then January to like April/early May, or February to late May, presumably. Oh, not on the stream. Wait, when is our turn to dox you? Ah! I mean, I gotta say, early on, did anyone else remember when, before I was like, you guys can call me Pengy. Many people did indeed call me by my name, and I was like, this is getting a little weird. I don't know you guys. Actually, Samp and I did talk about this once, though, like, internet identities are the, like, it's another one of your identities, right? Like, when I talk to Samp these days, I don't even use his name. Like, even though Samp and I are, we're like longtime friends now in real life. I've known Samp for 7 years now. Holy shit. Like, just to put it into perspective. But yeah, I think if I were just to hear someone, like, on the street call me, right, Pengy, Penguin, I would not bat an eye. I'd be like, yes? Pengy Conk Nose Mappleton, what the fuck? Yes. I think I started watching the Shibuya Scramble playthrough just a month after I started uni, which was helpful dealing with the transitional period. That is very sweet. I'm gonna cry like, hearing that a little bit. I'm gonna cry. I really am. I really wanted to watch on Twitch because it's one of my favorite games, and your streams seem really chill. I'm like the most chill, non-chill person because I have like no chill whatsoever. But ooh, calling yourself chill is kind of cursed though. Let's back it up a little there, Pangy. Let's chill the fuck out. No, but it means a lot to me that you say that. Like, I have no goals every time I hit start streaming. None at all. Only goal, make friends and possibly, you know, bring some smiles to some people. If whether it be me being aggressively mediocre at pretty much every video game I play and walking off a platform. Like, not even just being bad at platformers, like so bad that I just walk off the platform entirely. For no reason. Or like, you know, just like having nice chats on art streams. I just want people to be happy. That's literally all I want in life. Also, why did I say it like, why did it come out like that? Did anyone else hear the little snort? Like a pig? Anyways, I'm sorry, my little like fucking snort ruined it, but I just want people to be happy. Cause life is too short to not be happy. Truly. It's easier said than done, but there's some things we can do about it sometimes. Sometimes. Sending you a whisper, oh dear. We've known each other a hot minute now too. Yeah, no, I've known you since I think like, what, 2020? It's 3 years now. People online call me Kev, which used to be only friends, but I like it now. Yeah, I mean, because I also hope that, like, because I just straight up call you Kevin here. If that's ever made you uncomfortable, I hope you tell me, right? Because, like, I really try and be cognizant about, like, using the names people want to be called as well, because, like, I've learned it's, like, it's kind of it's a thing of respect, too. I had this one flatmate, or suite mate in the first year of uni who, like, gave everyone in our suite nicknames, and none of us really liked them. And we thought, like, we just thought it was incredibly disrespectful. We're like, we have a name, and you decided that the nickname you want to call us is better, is something actually that we prefer more than the name that we asked you to call us. So it was just weird. And she was like, eventually one day I got so fed up that I was like, I really don't like being called this. Please call me by, like, blah blah blah. And she was like she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then like kind of rolling her eyes about it. I'm like, it's my name, not yours. So why are you getting all pissy about it? Chill vibes, we're gonna knock you down a bit. I know I call you by your name off stream, still 02. I'm more used to calling you Pengy. I mean, call me whatever you want, man. You can call me Tina for all I care. My name is not Tina, but snorts give character. Alright, I do snort sometimes when I laugh, like, really hard, and I hate it. Pretty sure I have the clip of you playing Mario just walking straight off the fridge. After saying I'm getting the hang of this game now. I'm sure that exists. Like Life Virus always says, hits diff. Is the whisper bomb instructions? Let me check. How to make a poll! Delete this. We're gonna get in so much trouble, Mr. L. Oh, I'm sorry, Eve Pix, what was that? Oh, sorry, I fell behind in chat a little, so again, I'm sorry. I'm not reading as fast. I experienced being called my online name IRL when I traveled over to the Pondius and visited an online friend, and that was weird. Yeah, I mean, I think I know who you visited, right? Extremely lovely person. I still think about how you got hospitalized, by the way, when you visited the States. It's fucking cursed. I have no online persona. Games are my jobs. I find it kind of embarrassing to have a username. Interesting. You wanted— no, stop! I didn't know giving your friends in college your friends in college's nicknames were rude. I mean, I think it's— so, I don't think it's rude per se, but like the thing is like, so like at least this is just my opinion, so like I'm sorry if I didn't mean to make you be like, oh god, am I rude? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that, like, me fucking rocket mouthing off again and making, and not watching what I say. Classic me. I kind of meant it a little bit more as in like, at least in this case of my, like, roommate, right? I would have appreciated if she had asked if it's okay to be called this, because, like, it's not like one of those things where it's like where you come up with a fun nickname for a friend. It's not like she was like, what's up, Buttercup, or whatever. That would be weird if she called me Buttercup. I'd scream for different reasons. But it was also like essentially, so my name has many common nicknames for it, and wait, also, what am I doing? Why am I doing it this way? This is so dumb. So my name has like several, my name has one very common nickname for it, and that is not the name that I prefer though. So I have a, like, my name is like a more unique nickname for my full name. And you know what? It's not a big deal. I literally think I have it in the description somewhere. So, like, my full name is Samantha, and I like to be called Sammy. And then she just started calling me Sam for no reason. I was like, oh, why are you calling me Sam? And she's like, it rolls off the tongue easier. And I was like, okay. And then she just started using it, and like, she just gave everyone nicknames, and it wasn't cute, charming nicknames like, hey, what's up, Buttercup, again. It was just like, she was like, I think this is a better nickname for you, you know? me realizing that saying full name, nickname, the common nickname, the uncommon nickname was getting fucking psychopathic, so whatever. What? Okay, I think... Oh, because it was one cube. I'm actually trolling. Okay, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. In here I thought I was an intelligent human being, but I literally am not. And I think, why is this tool just going fucking bonkers? Okay, it's still not working. This flatmate in particular, like, me and my roommate despised her. We hated her, honestly. So I think that was another part of it too. If, like, someone else were to do it, maybe I'd be more chill. And another thing that, like, super rubbed me the wrong way about it was that, like, right when I told her, I'm like, please don't call me Sam. I don't like being called that. That's not my name. She was, like, again, like, oh, I'm so sorry, and, like, kind of rolling her eyes about it as if, like, I was the one in the wrong. And I'm like, it's my name. It's not your name. So it just felt so, like, selfish, too. Narcissistic. Nice try, Pamela. Fuck! Bro, be cool! I just say my friends' names in dumb. Some people start calling me Clevin. Clevin's a good one, though. I think, or not like. I personally think Clevin is really funny. Because it's like very obviously Kevin. I remember my ex-husband wanted to call me Jasmine. My name is Yasmin. But he wanted to call me Jasmine because it sounded better. That was a month before I divorced. Dude! Holy! Want me to break his kneecaps? Like, right? Like, exact same logic, right? Like your ex-husband with my friend too. Like, kind of saying, like, she's like, it sounds better, essentially. Like, she didn't say that specifically, but like, it was clear that that's like kind of what she was thinking about. Like, she's like, it rolls off the tongue better. It's easier for her to say. And I'm like, it's not. My name is not hard to say, either way. And like, I don't know, maybe because this was roughly when I was 18. This was a long time ago. Especially now, like, I tend to care a lot less about what people call me as well. Like, just because of right nature of being on the again, internet too. I'm just like, you wanna. If someone were literally, like, IRL to just, like, straight up walk up to me on the street and call me Pengy, I would, one, know fully that you're talking about me, and two, be like, wouldn't be like, you can call me blah blah blah. I'll be like, yeah, that is an equally valid name for me. I'm so used to having this persona now. I'm doing this the most monkey fucking way possible. And it's fine. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Can you hear me having a good time? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Yeah, ex-husband for a reason. Talking about lack of respect. I know. I prefer hearing Clevin note to my own name for a while because I only heard Kevin when people yelled. What? I'm sorry, but who's yelling at you? I'm gonna break their ankles. I'll break everyone's ankles. Me. I'm not a violent person. Also me. I'll break everyone's fucking ankles. Okay, we're gonna just figure out why my bridge tool was like fucked up. Because this is so dumb. Like, why am I doing it this way? When the bridge tool literally fucking exists. And we could just troubleshoot why it's not working instead of doing this ape shit. Sorry, I got unnecessarily, like, graphic there. It's a lot of cursing. Okay, what's up with the... Okay. Curve. Set it default to 5 divisions. Bridge! Oh, it's green! Modeling stuff is always cool to watch. I could never get my head around, or wrap my head around it though. Are you, do you like to draw, like in 2D? I think, I was actually having this conversation with a classmate recently because she's a, like, traditionally, like, an illustrator and graphic designer, I believe. And, like, 3D, she's been just, like, trying to learn 3D, and she also says the same thing, like, she just has a hard time wrapping her head around it. And my thought just evaporated. And I always do wonder about, like, people who are, like, again, for me, like, I just can't wrap my head around 2D. I've always liked to draw, but I've always been so bad at it, and, like, it's why I like 3D, because it lets me do artistic things, and I found that I had higher patience for it than, doing, like, 2D stuff, which is, like, if you think about it, quote, like, it's the same, you know, you're learning a skill, you spend time practicing and perfecting it, and, like, sometimes you do stuff that is, like, you don't know how to do it, or it's, like, really hard, and you have to think about how you want to draw this, how you want to model this. It's, like, all the same. It's the same as learning any skill, but for some reason I just, like, could not with, like, 2D art. So I'm pretty trash at drawing, but it's why I really enjoy 3D, because it does let me express myself without, in, like, an artistic way, without having artistic capability. Whippity whippity, those kneecaps are mine would be appropriate for that kind of disrespect, yeah. Pengy's a great nickname, thank you. I'm gonna name my daughter Pengy, actually. After myself. There's a common nickname for a name though, and I think everyone thinks they're funny calling me, but they never stick to it. I know the nickname, so now it bugs me. Have you considered some light correctional measures like waterboarding in an empty warehouse? What? Huh? No artistic talent except writing. I should model, but all the options overwhelm me. I mean, writing is a talent that I wish I had a bit more of too, because I'm not the best communicator, I think. And my problem is that I like writing my thoughts down more than speaking them sometimes, because I tend to be like I'm having a stroke when I'm speaking, but then I also can't write. It's like a lose-lose, but writing's great. What do you like to write? And I will say, the learning curve for sure, for modeling is really steep, I think, honestly. It's super steep. But on the bright side, there's a lot of tutorials, like, I love, like, I know, like, oh god, I don't know what their, like, handles are on Instagram, or, sorry, I don't know what their YouTube channels are, but, like, I know, like, there's a Instagram artist, like, named Nikki Blender, and, like, Art by Tran. They put a lot of tutorials up with, like, basics of Blender, which is really great. I can't wrap my head around anything artistic besides a camera. So interesting. That's how it is for photography at times too. Engineering brain. Oh, I have a good story to tell later. About bugs. I write a little poetry, but end up disliking everything I write. Right. I can't speak. I'm sorry. We are all our own harshest critics. But if you ever want to share, no pressure. I do love a good poem. I am like the most unpoetic person. I'm a simple monkey-brained human, but so I'm not gonna lie. People always like when I read like poetry. People are like, "This is amazing. It's so well crafted." I'm like, yeah. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Yeah, that's pretty much my extent of being able to comprehend poetry. But it would be very wonderful to read it if you felt comfortable sharing. But no pressure, obviously, ever. No pressure ever. I'd want to write a novel at some point. Oh, what type of novel? My poems are forever only for me. You know, make art for yourself. Honestly, it's how you end up with the best stuff. Or not the best, but like, don't make art for other people. Art is a form of expression and a form of freedom, and you shouldn't be free for other people. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it and can tell there's something I can't grasp that would make them better. I'm no Charles, but Baudelaire. I'm sorry, but I might share it sometime. Yeah, feel free. Oh my god, how long have I been muted? Muted question mark. Yes, thank you, Kevin. What was the last thing I said? Oh my gosh. Most of my photos are for myself. Not like poems where I'm embarrassed, just trying to enjoy them is enough. It's why it's hard for me to get collections together to show people. Well, for what it's worth, I've enjoyed all the photos that you have sent me. I know, or like the ones that you've shared with me, and now I feel extra special for having seen them. If I were to write a novel, I think I'd be heavily inspired by Osamu Dazai, who wrote No Longer Human. I really emphasize with his works. Empathize. Sorry, I'm illiterate. Osamu Dazai, what did he write? The name is super familiar. Oh, well, other than No Longer Human. Sorry, I know you said he wrote No Longer Human, but I feel like I've never heard of No Longer Human. The name is familiar, though. She's gonna go whole deep and realize dude, it's happened before. It makes me want to cry. Let's see. Oh, something does I'm gonna put this up. Oh, okay, yes. The Setting Sun and Goodbye. I have read these books. These two. Wait, hold on. Let me look up the summary for Goodbye. Let me make sure this is actually like I've actually read this one proper. No, okay, wait. Yes, this one I did read. Sorry, having a stroke. It's been a while though, so I haven't really remembered. Setting Sun is really good, yeah. It's been a while, but I do remember because I read these in high school, I think. He was really prolific in Japan. Yeah. I return. Welcome back, Roro. Final artsy fartsy thing. I'd like to think of my personal street photos are like my versions of poems. Nah, they're not your versions of poems. They are they're your street photography. It is its own amazing thing in its own amazing way. And wow, that sounded way better in my head. It came out of my mouth and it sounded so fucking cringe. And it sounded like I'm a big fucking tryhard. You know what? Never mind. Your street photos are your equivalent of poetry. Holy shit. Do you ever just like hear yourself and want to cry? That's me every day of my life. Oh, I went through the hole here. Okay, I've yet to read Schoolgirl. I think it's... Let me look it up. It was an unfinished... Oh, Schoolgirl, sorry. It's Goodbye. That's the one that's unfinished. Let's see, Schoolgirl. 4.7 on, Goodreads. Holy shit. Or sorry, on Amazon. That's a high rating, though. Your mom got lost and needed help? My mom called me in the middle of her grocery shop, IDKY. She got lost in the wine section. I'm grinning, it was sweet. I'm also so deeply confused by what I've done here. I think I know how to fix this. Because I have, right overlappingness here. Or like, inverted. I don't even know how to describe it, but like, I had faces going through other faces. Which is why everything was like black like that. But yeah, I fixed it. But yes, on the topic of literature, oops, I don't want a rounded bridge, just a regular bridge. I'll have to read, I'll have to definitely read No Longer Human. I finally, like, because I was traveling and, like, I really like to read. Unfortunately, in the last, like, year, I've been super busy with, I'd been super busy, or I was super busy with school, so it didn't leave me that much time to read, which was a bummer, but I've been reading a lot again, during the summertime, and it's been great. I love reading! Reading is fun. Expand your mind. I mean, you can do that with a lot of things, obviously, but I grew up reading a lot, so it's something I still like to do. someone sent you their poems because they're small and short and personal, but at least I hope say a lot or speak emotion. Honestly, I mean, street photography, right? It's like, I'm just an idiot with an iPhone, basically. I don't know much about photography, but I like taking pictures, and it's like, street photography is like, you know, the same reason I like people watching. Don't call me crazy for that. But like, you can see, like, you can see so much about a person, like, just by watching them. Like, just hearing people, like, laugh as, like, they walk by you on the street, or, like, someone had a bad day, and they're like, you know, you hear them sniffling about it, because, you know, that's life, bad days happen. And it's like, it just, like, I love street photography. This is gonna sound so cringe, so I'm gonna say it, and we will promptly forget that I ever said these words, okay? Because it's gonna sound really cringe. But, like, our day-to-day is what makes up the human love story. And I think, like, you know, stuff with street photography, like, it's, at the end of the day, like, our experiences in the minute-to-minute, day-to-day, are, like, what make up our lives. And it's what makes life special, you know? I'm glad No Longer Human has been recognized in recent years. I don't agree with the main character's more cynical opinions, but Desai can really hammer home greater feelings of depression and loneliness. Alright, me booking it to buy this book, honestly. I think, 100% read when you can, for sure. It doesn't, like, wait, how long? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's long. I am actually looking for a new book to read, soon, because I've actually never read Pachinko, so I'm almost done with it. I've got The Sympathizer next, but I do need some new, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I found a book that I really enjoyed, so looking forward to reading No Longer Human. I'll make sure you remember your cringe forever. I am cringe forever, though. Warms the heart, reminds you you're human. Exactly. Oh god, Mr. L, please, chill. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna wait till you stop, and then I'm just gonna do my longest hydrate or dihydrate ever. Okay. Posture check. Remember when I used to do squats for posture check? Because, like, I don't have a webcam, and you guys, so I can't really prove to you guys if I fixed my posture or not. You know, sat up straight. So I would do squats, and you guys could just hear me, like, panting, like, bruh. Squats! Okay, here's a hydrate. I drooled. That was too much water. My mouth isn't that big. I have a small mouth. Okay, I'm a very small human. I think I'm gonna be a teacher, probably a writer. I guess that's how it goes down sometimes. Is that? I mean, was it? I'm trying to figure out if it's something like it seems like you're excited and enthusiastic, or like you want to be a teacher, or you're just like, I'm gonna be a teacher. I mean, either answer is okay. I'm trying to suss out the vibe here. Jeez, that's hydration. Don't drown, please. I dedged. Idiot streamer dies chugging water. You give me the itch to go take photos. It's been been getting a new little street kid going. Ooh. I mean, I watch a lot of street, or like on Instagram, I follow a lot of street photographers. My favorite one is, oh god, what's his name again? Oh, Hare Storito Snap. He is based in Tokyo, and I love it. He's been taking a lot of pictures of families lately, and it's been really nice. Or like I've really enjoyed like all the photos. Why is this inverted again? What? I didn't loop the playlist. It's okay, I'll manually restart it. What the fuck? Happened to my geometry here, huh? I'd say I'm just kind of scared about it. I've only recently figured out that's something I wanted to do. We killed the streamer, revolts. Wait, why are you revolting if you killed the streamer? What? I'd love to teach one day, yeah? I think, I mean, given the fact that I'm assuming it's something you've never done, it makes sense. It's natural to be scared about it, but, what kind would you want to, like, so I'm assuming you'd want to teach, like, literature? At what level? Just total curiosity. Just me asking horribly invasive questions, as I do. Okay, what is going on with my geometry? I'm deleting all this. Like, what the flippity fuck is going on? Huh? I'm actually so confused at how I've really royally borked this one. I wanted to. Feels weird to be a teacher thinking of how much trouble I'd get myself in at school. I mean, that's the cool teacher, though. I'm off IG right now, but on YouTube I follow some. Emo only chat, Mr. L. Or okay, how do I turn this shit on? Alright, y'all. You know the drill. I'll turn off emo only when 3 different people play 3 of the consecutive same sound bit. Okay, so that means it has to be 3 inklings in a row, or 3 ees in a row, or 3, oh well, ooh-woos in a row. From 3 different people. Choo 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 choo. I wouldn't want to teach middle school because I feel like karma would make the kids yeah, I did not enjoy middle school. I'm not sure if the American will complete either uni level or primary level because teens will give you hell. Yeah, I hate teens, man. Even as a teen, I hated teens. Teenagers are mean. But for sure. Teaching university level I think would be super fun. Because, like, you'll probably have a couple of dickheads in your class, but, like, you know, they're older students, so, like, you'll probably... Not to say that, like, teens aren't smart, but, like... There will be people who want to be in your class, and they will give you some really, really wonderful insights. I want to teach things I enjoy, some aspects of game dev CS. I hate dealing with people for more than 30 minutes. Understandable. Also CS. Programming. Speaking of depression and alienation earlier, whoever read that should read Society of the Spectacle. It's philosophy, though. I do love philosophy, too. I read pretty much everything. I even read fucking academic essays. I'm a fucking nerd. Alright, guys, we need 2 more choo-choos, by the way. Choo-choo! Bruh. What did I just fucking say? Okay, or we need 2 more ors. Choo 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 choo. Everything is going wrong. Everything is going so wrong! Come on guys, get your head in the game! Ooh woo! Choo 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 choo. Everything is going. Everything is not awesome. Wait, actually, I have a different approach I want to take on this. I don't even know what sound bit was last played, I'm not gonna lie. Don't worry, if it gets a little too out of hand, I'll just, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off in like a minute. If, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna start a timer. Alright, I'll turn it off when if people don't learn how to work together. Okay, that's a second inkling, I think, right? That was the last one that got played. Bruh. No! You fucking monkey! Some people just want to watch the world burn, I swear. SMH. SMH. Just SMH. Oh wait, the timer stopped. XD. I didn't even. I thought it would make a sound. All right, be gone, emo. Oh, I almost turned on subscribers only chat by accident. All right, everyone is set free from emote jail. I have 100k channel points. We could keep. No, I will time you out. I was so lost, man. I'm a boomer. I can't make this. Oh, it's in the description. Like, if you're on mobile, I think actually you probably can't even play them. Society of Spectacle added to my good read list. Mine as well. I kept getting timed down. I had to wait 1 minute between each set. Wait, really? That's so funny. I forgot. I think we do have a sound timer. Right. When it's only subs that can do the sounds. No. It's in the description. I'm on mobile and you can. Oh, really? Okay. Then choo choo. Rogue, I don't know what to tell you, man. You are just a boomer. It's okay, bud. Me too. I go to bed at like 10 p.m. You know, I had dinner with my cousin and her husband yesterday, and I was telling them, like, yeah, man, I zonk out these days, like, before 11, honestly. And just cause, like, also, like, in particular, lately, I've been extremely busy, so I've been a little more tired. But he was like, you're getting old, and I was like, no! Stop! I'm not even old! Literally not even old. Why is there two? Found it! It's a little ghost with headphones from such a dork. It's cool. They found magic. They discovered magic. Magic! Ah! Excuse me. Actually, on the topic of books as well, you know what book I really love? And I like, cause I, reread it. Choo 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 choo! You did it! I'm proud. I'm so proud of you. Sorry, that sounded really patronizing, but I did not mean it that way at all. But you know what book I'm a big fan of, and I reread every year, so I just finished rereading it. I really like Invisible Cities. It's one of my favorite books. It's just so charming. That and The Martian. I fucking love The Martian. I got my copy signed by Andy Weir, because I'm a big fucking nerd. I went to his like press release in New York when he released Artemis. Or the book tour, sorry, not press release. Wrong words. Again, it is I doing that thing, caring about things that literally nobody cares about. I can see. I don't like the shape. I hope it's not a personal question to ask if you speak Japanese. Not at all. I spent 4 years learning Japanese in undergrad. And I lived in Japan for like oh god, how long was it? Like 10 months? However, I have not like properly used my Japanese in like a really long time. My reading and writing is still fine. Because I still like to read the news in Japanese. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. My speaking, it is bad. It's gone bad. It was patronized. No, I'm sorry. I hate it when people patronize me. Because I also am like the size of a large child. I'm barely a large child. I'm just straight up the size of a child. So I don't like it when people patronize me, and it happens a lot. I just wondered because the description. Oh, what's wait? Oh my god, that's my description. I have not looked at my Twitch in a really long time. Mute the site. Please don't play whatever's showing on the home. People dancing. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my god, it literally still says Watashi Ozami desu. It's not updated in so long. I'll never patronize you, always knocking down a peg. Thank you, I appreciate that. But I'm tall, so you're allowed. When? I wish I could read a novel in Japanese that only has a— oh! What novel? Interesting, though. It's rare. I feel like it's so rare to find, like, literature that, like, doesn't have an English translation these days. It's hard to wrap my head around 3 alphabets. Yeah, it's— yeah, Japanese. I mean, ooh, it's a lot for reading and writing. Stream cut out for anyone? Never mind, I'm back. Oh, maybe it might have died. Yeah, I've been getting some not so good like bit rates lately. Do you like K-dramas? Not really. I'm not a big TV watcher in general. I'm not really a big drama person in general either, but I have been watching a lot of Taiwanese dramas lately, and it's like, you know, it's like the Netflix thing where, like, if you watch one of them, it's like, then all of them appear on your feed, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, because you watch this, try this. And I'm like, no, stop! And, like, I'm, like, they get me, man. And then I watch them, and then I'm sad, and then more dramas show up, and I'm like, oh, well, might as well watch this one. And then I just end up watching them all. I was surprised that it had a French translation, but I think a lot of Japanese media is often translated into French. This is true, or not true, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean that was true. I'm not surprised, I guess, actually. I feel like there, like, a lot of, I don't know why, but, like, when I lived in Japan, it did feel like there was a lot of, like, more so than other Europeans, there were a lot of French in Japan, and English too, obviously, but I feel like it's too late for me to really learn a new language. Not with that attitude. I can read and speak Spanish pretty good, though. Writing so-so. Barely, actually. Oh, no. I mean, but Spanish uses the English, or, like, same, like, English alphabet, right? I watched one, now I'm curious about more of the genre. Oh, dear. Gotta go see you next time, guys. Bye, Mr. Earl. Don't blow up. I mean, maybe. Oh, we're not making bombs. Damn, be cool. Wait, what? Oh, did I extrude twice? Oh dear god, okay. Also, I don't know why I got so like freaked out there. Oh my god, I extruded twice, dear god. Just hit Control Z, girl. Um How is your experience in Japan? I heard about this JET program in Japan for teaching. I'm trying to pick up a little. Oh, okay. Sorry. Just trying to make sure I'm following. Sometimes when I read chat, I like skip like other people just to like, or I'll read a bunch of comments from the same person because like they're usually stringing together like a thought. So I just want to make sure the thought doesn't get interrupted. But I really enjoyed living in Japan. There was a lot of things I also didn't like about living in Japan. So I think like for me, like I had a pretty like pleasant experience, right? Because like I'm Asian and honestly I'm Japanese passing. Like more often than not, people would assume that I am Japanese. So I wasn't like I didn't really experience that much discrimination, honestly. But, that being said, I will say, in terms of discrimination against foreigners, Japan, not the best place. It depends on where you're from as well, which is like, I don't know. Again, if you're from a European country, like if you're, you know, French or English, which are not the only two European countries, obviously, but, like, and again, this is a bit of a generalization. It's not true of all Japanese people. It really depends on the person to person. This is just like me like speaking very, very, very generally. So what I'm saying is also possibly a little bit offensive because again, generalizations are bad. But Japan, like it's common, like Japan is known for not being the best, the most welcoming place for foreigners, depending on where you're from. But things I really did enjoy about Japan is like quality of life is really good there. Like everything is like, or at least you know for me, it was good. I cannot. Everyone's life experiences are different, and like I was fortunate enough to be able to be doing an international exchange in Japan. So like, finance is an important thing there. My quality of life was good in Japan. Everything is clean. The trains are really wonderful, and you're like, I loved being able to like walk or take the train everywhere. It's super clean city too, super safe. I said clean twice or 3 times, so you guys can tell how much I care about cleanliness in a place. Like food is so good, super cheap there. Like, people are polite and, like, considerate. I wouldn't necessarily call Japanese people, like, the most genuinely nice people of all time, but their culture is, like, about largely about being polite, which is, you know, I liked a lot. I've thought of learning French or Mandarin. Mandarin's gonna be tough. Are you thinking about learning, like, simplified or traditional? Trying to pick a little French? Honestly, Duolingo. The owl about to come break your ankles. Do it. I mean, who's to say that like learning a language needs to be something you like really become fluent in anyways? Because it'll be really hard to reach fluency, but just like do it because you enjoy it, you know. Do you know what Anki is? Use that for flashcards if you want to try any subject really. It uses an algorithm to show you cards you likely forget to. You are likely to forget soon. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading. I feel like a country I feel like people forget Japan is a right-wing country. I heard that the work culture is awful. This is true, yeah. Like you can't leave until your boss leaves, and your boss won't leave until like 9, right? And then you leave at 10. And also drinking. It's like it's like an expectation that like you drink with your boss, your coworkers, blah blah blah, and that leads to a lot of people ending up very passed out, very drunk, and looking very bad on trains and streets in public. It's not good. It obviously depends on like what kind of work you do as well. Like if you're a salaryman, then like, yeah, sorry, bud. Like, that's just how life is gonna be. But you know, if you're doing like, right, if you're teaching with the JET program, you're gonna have a very different experience. And like, oh my god, like, I just gotta say, like, how do I, you know, like, say this without sounding super cursed? Also, hello, bud. How's it going? Pen can't find the words. I really can't. Let me just catch up on chat room. Quite a few people in general, like most countries, are right wing. IMO, but let's not get into that. South Korea too. No name. Lulu wants to do the JET program, and she's looked into a lot. I've heard that JET is gonna definitely have a very different experience than like if you're just, for example, working as a software engineer or something, or in Japan, or a businessman. Learning Indonesian on Duolingo. That, I'm kind of impressed Duolingo even has Indonesian. A lot of potential for non-official, but a lot of use from higher ups too. Exactly, yeah. It doesn't have to be Japan. I honestly want an excuse to leave the UK if I'm being real. I've heard, it's funny, I've heard that from like, every person that I know that lives / has lived in the UK. Monkey sounds good. I'll download and have it sit on my phone forever, probably. Ah, jeez. Also, hello, Bon. How are you doing today? I hope you're having some sleepless hours, unfortunately. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier as well, because I'm just gonna fucking say it. Like, chikan is a super big problem in Japan. Like, sexual harassment. And like, you know, in Japan, if you like, I'm sure you know this, or I'm not sure if you know this, but I apologize if I'm repeating something you already know, right? Right, when you buy an iPhone in Japan, you can't turn the sound off. So, like, your phone is gonna, when you take pictures, it's gonna make that obnoxious sound. And you wanna know why that is? It's to prevent people from taking pictures of girls' skirts privately. Like, it's really funny. It's not really funny, but there's this one. I follow this one. I don't know really what he is, honestly. I don't know if he's an actor or a model, whatever. But he kind of makes funny videos too. Like this one Japanese guy living in Taiwan now, and he was talking about like when he first got to Taiwan, he was really surprised at like seeing girls walk around in like shorts and like crop tops, and he's like, are they not afraid of like, you know, like sexual harassment? And then like one of his friends, right, she's a Taiwanese girl, she was like, honestly, man, there's not as much of that in Taiwan as there is in Japan. And I was like, it's so true though, like it's so true how bad sexual harassment is in Japan. And so, like, that's something that is, like, super duper uncool. It's not very cash money to sexually harass people. Don't do it. Women only subway cars. Exactly, yeah. Free us. Oh, no. I read that South Korea has similar sexual harassment issues. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know much about Korea, honestly, because I've never been myself, and I've never like been interested, like super interested in Korean culture. But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. There's a lot of places I think in Asia that are kind of have like this problem. I'm thankful where I am in experience my home country is given that I can't help it feels like it's a glass ceiling. No, I mean totally understandable. Like just because you want to leave somewhere doesn't mean like you hate it as well. It's always mixed bag. What should I call you in chat instead of adding you? Pengi? Coco? You have a specific preference? I prefer Pengi the most, and I think it's the most convenient to type. But honestly, like, whatever's the most convenient for you as well. Also, I'm sorry if you might have asked this earlier and I missed it. There's a lot of people hanging around today, which I love, but I have been skipping over quite a lot of comments, so I do apologize if someone said something and I missed it. Street photography is beautiful in Japan, but I always feel like I need to be super mindful if I ever go for that, for sure. Japanese people are also huge on privacy, so you always like should ask about if you're taking pictures of people. Like, I mean, people that end up in the background of your photos is like whatever, but if you see someone wearing something nice, for example, that you like, and you're like, I'm gonna take a picture of that outfit, it's really good manners to ask. Japan would be nice for the food though. Can't get good Japanese food here. Aw, damn, that's a... Honestly, if there's one cuisine I could eat every day, it really is Japanese food. Else. Yeah, honestly, recently, actually, my dad took a video of, like, kids kind of running around in a restaurant playing, and he was like, look how cute they are, and I was like, don't do that, really don't do that. People are gonna see you and think you're filming their children, and, like, it might cause trouble. Or, like, you are filming their children, but, like, they might think you're being a perv. Or whatever. But he just thought they were being really adorable, like, running all over the chairs. They were also, like, I forget where they were specifically, but they were in, like, a bit of a red state. Just, like, being more blunt and honest about it. And my parents are elderly Asians. I was like, oh god, just don't give these people an excuse to pop off on you, man. Is it wrong of me to think that, like, people are intrinsically gonna, like, pop off on my dad about it? Probably. But also... Has COVID left me extremely paranoid about violence? Yes. Also, I just gotta say real quick, I've officially run out of water even though I brought in the fucking water pitcher with me. Doing a lot of, again, haven't talked to anyone the whole day and now talking on stream, I think my throat's dying, so I will be right back and grab some more water. Eehee! Wait, hello? Okay, there we go. I think I muted on both the headset and OBS. I like came back and I was like, water has been acquired, and then I realized I was muted. But yes, more water has been acquired. It sucks being perceived as a oh god. No, stop, Riot, please don't riot. I'm still trying to go to Seoul for a while, really. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in like visiting possibly in the winter time, but it'll be cold as fuck, but yeah. Sucks being perceived as a dude. I was watching a street photographer interview and she said she doesn't get away with, and she says she doesn't get away with catching kids' moments. Yeah, I gotta be really careful, honestly, with stuff like that. No, I have not heard of the artist named Bladee. Let me see. The Swedish rapper? Hydrate, hell yeah. You know it, that's how we roll. She does get away with that. I mean, no, I know. But like for you, right? Like, because you said Sock's being perceived as a dude, because like then you don't get to capture it, because you don't get away with it. Yes. No, I have not heard of this. I am not familiar with this artist. But may I ask why you're asking me about Swedish rappers? I mean, nothing wrong with it. I'm just really curious because it's very, very random. You're the only one in my feed not playing Baldur's Gate 3, really? I'm special. They're also so used to my camera they don't look at as much your baby brothers. Aw. I mean, it's nice that you can have them as, like, photo subjects around, but I totally get what you're saying. Oh my god, how long have I been muted? What was the last thing I said? Mute. What? mute strings again. For real, man. I think it's because, like, when I tab into OBS, it's, like, bound to, like, I have it just as a hotkey to, that spacebar is mute, and then I think it's, like, but then spacebar in Maya is, right, 4-panel view. So when I do that, like, rapidly, it happens like that. We didn't hear the last thing was about my brother's. Oh, fuck, okay, okay. Fuck, I've been muted for a while then. Yeesh. Just don't pick pictures of strangers in general. Or at least without their permission. Yeah, always ask. I like to, I mean, me personally, I really enjoy taking pictures of people's outfits, but I always, like, cut out their faces. Just wondering if you've heard of him. I love his music. Well, maybe I'll give it a listen. I'm generally not a big rap fan, though, unfortunately. Do you model for a hobby? I do. It is largely something that's a hobby-ish, but also, like, professional. I don't do it professionally, but I want to, like, because or I guess, like, just to provide more context, like, I'm a grad student right now, and, I do a lot of, like, art and modeling for, like, classmates, the projects I'm on, yada yada yada. So, yeah, here, I'll pull up a render, just to, get a little bit of a flex. Yeah, so this is what we're working on right now. We're very slowly adding a coffee, the little coffee thingy over here. But why does everything look so green? Like tinted green. Is it just me? Is it my display? No, it's not my display. I think I need to make it a little more orange yellow, not green. She's on the grind. I am. I used to do a lot of code, and I don't like code. Please stop making me write code, so I'm out of there. Sorry, I just wanted to export these before my monkey brain forgets that I already, like, unwrapped it, and then I unwrap it again, then I don't export, and then we end up here for 20 minutes. But, I hope uni has treated you well. It's 1 year and it's beating my ass. I'm assuming, right, you're a uni student, right? Not a grad student, so you're, like, doing, undergrad. Undergrad is... It's a time. I wish you all the best, because I can't lie that, like, there were a lot of times that I was also getting severely whooped in my undergrad days, but grad school is treating me immensely well. It's looking good though. Thank you. Code! Pure. No! Stop! Code sucks after a while, not gonna lie, depends on what for me. I mean, I really enjoy problem solving. I really enjoy problem solving. I mean, it's why I liked engineering to begin with. But, like, it's just, you know, the sitting and doing code for hours, like, it doesn't, like, I can't do it, man. And like I barely like even doing like the high level. Like the thing that I enjoyed the most was like understanding the high level algorithms, but like even that I'm just like ugh. So honestly, like we've been like, that's why I kind of started doing art streams, because one, I wanted to do a little bit more art, as well as I mean, I was really shy. I cannot, like, years ago, right, when we started the art streams, I was really shy and uncomfortable about it. And I had two really great classmates that, like, always showed up to support in the art streams. Like, even if they couldn't stay for very long, they would always come and help. Because they knew I was, like, kind of nervous about it. And now these days, because I was worried about, like, you know, backseat arting or whatever. But these days I'm just like, hee hee, me make thing in the most jank dumb way possible. And I don't give a fuck. It works. Yeah, stream might start lagging out again. It was lagging out earlier quite badly because of running Blender and Maya and OBS. So we might close. We tried to close Maya too, and it didn't help all that much. So it's Blender. I think that's a bit of a performance tank. Undergrad kicked my ass at times. I think it'll be better second year. I think it will. I mean, first year is always a very, very stressful time, for sure. Because, like, you're meeting new people, you're living in a new place. Like, it's a lot to take in. So, I'm sure it'll get better. I really am. Like, sorry, that sounded, like, kind of sarcastic, but at least, like, personal experience as well. Like, it got a lot better second and third year. Fourth year, a little rough, because that was the pandemic, but, second and third year were pretty good for me. So I hope all the best, because I'm assuming you'll be starting school again soon. I liked undergrad. I liked it in some ways, I didn't like it in others. Problem solving is cool at the high level, but tedious coding it down and debugging, yes. It's not the best uni, but it's the one that got back first. I mean, honestly, I feel like I went to, like, I mean, uni in the States is expensive, but I went to like, my grad school now is, like, pricey too, and, like, easy for me to say, because it's gonna sound, I feel like it's gonna sound hypocritical no matter how I say it, it's gonna be, like, easy for you to say, because, like, I'm really blessed and lucky to have been able to go to, like, the universities that I've gone to. Like, I'm so lucky to have the opportunities for higher education that I've had and that I'm still having. But also, like, I feel like the university itself doesn't matter as much. It's really about the people and, like, the work you put in. Not to say, like, grind, but it's, like, kind of including, like, what you put in terms of the social experience or whatever. Like, are you, like, do you enjoy being at your university? Do you feel as if you're growing? And that, like, growth in multiple regards. Like, are you growing, like, academically? Are you growing as a person? Stuff like that. Like, it's, do you, like, coming out of uni with a valuable experience does not have to do all that much with the university itself, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. It's about you and, like, the people that are around you. Keep making spelling mistakes, uni, working brain. First year was hardest for me too. I mean, I remember I cried first week of school. I missed the introduction day and the first week because I was sick. It was lucky that my profs were so nice. Holy. Dude, that's like a double whammy. Like, you're new to school and you missed the first week? GG, man. That's rough. But you made it. You finished the first year, you got there, and it is a good thing that you had nice professors, too. You get what you put into and connections you make. Exactly, but work can mean, like, trying to sell what Penguin says. Growth, yeah. Talking about taking classes for fun at community college, and I feel like sometimes I'm getting more out of it now. More of the career kind of starting, at least. Yeah. And, like, I think it's, like, because, again, I think, like, the school matters a lot for, like, well, quote a lot because, like, you know, some uh some people come out of will come out of their university, right, with a sheet of paper that says um that has like a Harvard on it, you know? And then how can the person who like come out of the school that like sorry. Obviously the school matters for like the natural unfair advantage, or I don't know, unfair fair, I don't know. Cuz you know, you got into the school, but also at the same time, you know, it's a lot of people buy their ways into schools. I don't know. But it is unfair that like if you're sitting at a job, right, and the guy next to you has a sheet of paper from fucking, I don't know, Harvard or Oxford, right? And like me out here, I'm sitting here with like a community college degree. Like it's unfair that like that dude's gonna have a bigger advantage over you naturally just because of the name on the paper. But also, it is a nice thing that we're now like that like nowadays I feel people are tending to lean a little bit more towards like kind of what they see of you as a person in interviews or whatever. Because they're still hiring people. They're not hiring degrees. They're not hiring schools. So it was especially scary being a 2-hour drive from my parents and being away from family with strangers for months. Exactly. Gen Eds actually ended up being some of my most valuable classes. Really? I feel like there's value in them, but I don't know. It just feels silly, honestly, sometimes as well, that like American universities basically spend a whole year of classes just doing Gen Eds. I'm really bad with people, so it was stuttering mess when I first went in. No! I'm sorry to hear that, but you made it! I also do just want to say, like, as well, like, uni isn't for everyone, and that's okay, too. I feel like the modern world places so much emphasis and stress on, like, being like, you need to go to college and get a degree these days, and I think again, I think uni is a valuable experience no matter what because of, like, the people you meet and, like, the experiences you get to have, but at the same time, like, come on, man. Not to say I'm telling you, like, drop out, but just... I don't know. Sometimes there's a very hard focus on university education these days. Again, good, but also bad, but also good, but also bad thing. Mixed thing. It happens, part of growing, spitting truth. It's better, but also interviews are also way more intense than before. Yeah, it's true. They grill you a lot harder. That's just a good marketing team saying that. I probably wouldn't be saying anything in chat right now if I hadn't spent that year out of my zone, even if it's been hard. I'm happy about it. And I am so happy that you are happy about it too. Like, honestly, we're all gonna face difficulties and challenges in our lives, and you can either be a whiny little bitch about it, or, you know, just speaking bluntly, be a whiny little bitch about it, either be a whiny little bitch about it and cry, I don't want to do this, I don't want to talk to these people, or just take the jump and just say, you know, I'm gonna probably have to cross this bridge at some point in my life, I'm gonna cross it now. You know? Sorry, whiny little bitch is a little harsh, but, like, I think you guys understand what I'm saying, you know? Like, human tenacity is so admirable. Like, our ability, right, as people, like, to do what scares us and come out of it like stronger, like that is a very admirable quality in general. I had one more thing I really wanted to do, but I don't remember, like, for this bakery. Because I think pretty much after today, we're going to be done with this. I'm going to do a render. I'll post it on the Discord later, maybe. Maybe. But we're, like, done. Oh, okay. We're going to try and render part of this and see if stream crashes. Just to make sure all the glass properties are coming out correctly. Yeah, they're not. And we're gonna make a particle system with some coffee beans. Coffee beans. Education is one of the highest indicators of income in life. Yep. Again, that's like, it's honestly just like why I can never stop, like, honestly, every time that I start to feel myself complain, like, being a whiny little baby as well, I just have to, like, really, because it happens to me a lot, like, like, it's something that I hate about myself. Sometimes I feel like I can be a little too whiny. Sorry. My mom just texted me something kind of important. I should respond to her real quick. Ah! But yeah, because it's something I don't like about myself. I feel like I can definitely complain a lot, and every time something I've been trying to do a little better at is, like, every time I catch myself complaining, not to think there's anything wrong with complaining, like, there's a reason we do it, like, it is therapeutic, but there's gotta be a threshold. I'm so incredibly lucky and blessed to have all the opportunities that I've had in life. Like, you know, going to grad school is not, like, a path that, like, everyone is able to take, and, like, I worked my butt off on, like, campus jobs, and I've, like, risked, like, on scholarships and fellowships, but, like, it doesn't change the fact that I've always been really lucky to have people that, like, supported me, in what I want to do, and, like, my life experience is gonna be really different from a lot of people because of that, and it's something that I, like, try and keep in mind. Lifelong education is important. You don't need to go to uni. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I ever get used to nightlife, though. I gotta say, I never pulled all-nighters in school, and people that did, like, built different, man. Like, that's one thing. But also, like, it ain't worth it. It truly ain't worth it. You have an assignment that feels like it's gonna be the end of the world. You're not gonna remember it in, like, a month. So take the B and go to bed. That is my wisdom. Or you know B is really good still. Take the fucking F and go to bed. I meant, like, drinking in clubs. Oh! Me, the fucking dork, being like, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. Yeah, that too. I mean, you know, if it's not your cup of tea, then no. Don't do it because you think it's what your classmates want to do, you think it's cool. If it's not what you like, then it's simply not what you like. On the flip side, be careful with I whine too much because some people ignore intuition and their feelings when they do that. Sorry, can you clarify? I'm a little confused. Clubs are lame. Clubs are lame facts. I always turn it down when the flat wants to go. Yeah, I mean, I respect that, like, so much, too, in general, because, like, you know, when, like, I don't know about you, but first year of uni as well, like, for me, it was very easy to get sucked into things that I didn't want to do just because, like, my flatmates were going, and I'm like, I don't want to do those things! You know? Also, oh my god, my performance is just tanking. I'm actually gonna use this for the coffee bean. Yep, we're gonna have to close Blender in a second, just to salvage our performance, but... It is because I have rendered preview on, but it's because I need to see the transparency. Also, yes, please don't flame me for how bad my hierarchy is. And I have to touch people. Oh, yes. That's also another thing I hate about clubs. Too sweaty, too smelly, too much touching of strangers. Too much, like, not like I'm touching strangers, but also strangers, like, touch. Well, obviously, when you walk past people, you end up touching them. But, like strangers touching me, intentionally or unintentionally, don't fucking touch me. I hate being touched. Like, I despise it with a passion, so. Wow, the way I said that, it's like, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. I really do not enjoy being touched. So clubs are a very big this ain't it for me, chief. This ain't it, chief, for me. Okay. We're gonna do this a slightly better way, honestly. I did this a silly way. What's the best way to extract this? I'm back. Hello, welcome back, Nuru. I don't mind drinking if it's a low-key thing with a few people, but I can't go into bingo night every Friday where they blast music enough to hurt my ears and have to get pushed past. Exactly. Yeah. I feel you there, man. Also, I'm sorry, I just said I feel you there, man. This is not an indication of, like... I just call everyone man. I do not wish to offend. I use the gender-neutral term guys. That's something my friend, actually Wallaby Track, he doesn't, if you guys know him, he comes around sometimes. This is how he, it's his quote. Sorry, I was concentrating really hard on that just now. Like the extrusion there, making sure it's like coming out smooth. But yeah, like, I'm a homebody. I really like staying home, honestly. And it does mean that, like, when you go out, it just becomes more fun, right? Because it's more special. Isn't that nice? Like, people who party every weekend, I simply must say, like, I just cannot fathom how they don't get sick of it. And, like, going out gets expensive, too. I might try some nights life stuff again. Might be a good way to meet people. Possibly. Sometimes when people worry about whining too much, they can be putting people's feelings above their own. Maybe their whining about is valid, but they would rather stay quiet than voice their actual concerns to make someone else feel better. And sometimes other people can really take advantage of that, like in abusive relationships as an extreme example. I see what you mean. I gotta say, honestly, because, like, historically, it does tend to be me, like, apologizing, and with stuff like that, being like, oh, I'm the one overreacting, and it actually kind of has been something I've thought about, actually, recently, where, like, I do try and sit down and, like, process my feelings a little deeper, but it does also mean, like, if I am gonna whine, at least think about why it is that I'm whining, but I don't know, because I feel like when I was younger, I definitely did not express, like, how I felt as much. And sometimes I wonder if I am overcompensating. I didn't complain all that much before when I was younger, and now I complain a lot, I feel. Like, I don't know. Because I do hate making people feel uncomfortable as well. Like, making them uncomfortable makes me uncomfortable. Stop misgendering, I'm sorry! Ah! Bingo night at the club? Let me explain. There's a bunch of clubs they go to, but everyone goes to this pub club which does bingo and karaoke and club night. Sometimes it's fun to go dancing with friends, but I prefer private events to a club. Same. Prefer something like at someone's living room or their patio or something as opposed, or like a restaurant, you know? Amen. It is more special. I went every day in college, but going out just entailed hanging out with friends at their place. Okay. Honestly, now that I have a car, I'm actually quite excited to just be able to just like go drive to a friend's house just to hang out. Maybe you just think you're whining a lot compared to when you were younger, which seemed like not much. I had another thought I wanted to share, and then I got distracted because my mom had replied to my message. Oh, bingo. Bingo night honestly sounds fun. Like a real bingo night. We gonna play some bingo. We ain't clubbing, we playing bingo. Oh my god, no, why am I rendering the whole thing? Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, I have soft selection. I was like, why is everything moving? Wait, what the fuck? Did I run some kind of, I think I ran an operation on it by accident. Oh, I'm not in edit mode. There we go. No, I was though, wasn't I? I don't even know. Real bingo is fun. I love board games. I'm ass at them, but I like board games. What kind of car did you get? I got my mom's car. Yep, that's the type of car. But yeah, I would prefer to not disclose the type of car for a couple of reasons. Thinking about getting a new car though. That's very pog. Cars are so expensive right now though. It makes me sad. I'm very lucky that I got my mom's old car. I don't like games of chance. At least in poker, there's bluffing aspect. Dude, I saw this one thing earlier about like wait, let me find it. It's so funny. Said, okay, this person posted, I once won a first place in my university's poker AI competition. We had 2 hours to build a bot, and my first place was a new MacBook. Oh, in first place was a new MacBook. I was a freshman and had no idea what I was doing. My algorithm was literally, if is my turn, go all in. I broke all the other bots who started folding every single time. And someone replied, everyone else made AIs, but OP was playing poker. It's so funny. We used to play poker at school. I think I really actually enjoy poker, just like the social aspects. Like I'd never want to play it with like real money, because I think it is kind of fun to just like, right, like everyone has their own signs of like bluffing and stuff like that. I think poker is really enjoyable, but I'm trash at it. I barely understand how the game actually works, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait. I like to go fish. That's the one, like, you're basically trying to make sets, right? Sorry, it's been a while since I played. To be fair, probably would think we're weird nerds. I mean, are we not, though? Exit. A new used car, I mean, still though, used cars are expensive too. I had such of luck. People are really sleep on card games for some reason. Since 1500 people won't play Go Fish with me. It's simple! Like, I also really, because I'm not, like, the most intelligent person, honestly. I'm kind of, like, stupid. So I also really enjoy, like, simple card games. Bon, are there any card or Mordekaiser? Porgy? Like the fish? Porgy? How's it pronounced? But are there any board games you like? Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Pork games, yeah. Porky Pig. Yeah, but do you have any board games you like? Honestly, I kind of think we're done. Just gonna, after stream, not gonna render on stream. My computer will explode. You guys will hear a boom, stream dies. And then I never stream again because I've died in a fire explosion. I think we're done. We really are done. The Crabby bread! The Crabby bread gets me, dude. Oh my god, they're chillin'. They're chillin'. I was like a second string cool in high school. I was always jealous of the weird nerds being comfortable in their skin. High school is a weird time. High school and middle school are weird in general. Monopoly, all-time classic. I actually don't know how to play Monopoly. Surprise, surprise. That is my, fact about myself. I mean, I've played before, but like, if you were to put out a board of Monopoly in front of me right now, I would not really know how to play. I would need someone to explain, because I think I've played it like once or twice at the most. Ranked professional cheating at Family Monopoly, let's fucking go! Are you guys... Okay, who cheats in games? Admit it now, come on. Plenty, I've always been terrible at the Scrabble, Rumi, Cube, Rubik? Are you talking about the Rubik's Cube? Like the cube, like the 9x9 6-sided cube or whatever? Risk, Monopoly. Oh, I love Risk. The crabs, I love them! Why do you think stream is called Crabby Bread? Crabby Bread. I love those crabs, they're just chilling. I spent like 3 hours today making them perfect. Like, this was actually just before stream, but I spent 3 hours today making them. love to feel like a commander in chess. Time well spent. I also really enjoy chess. I'm so bad at it though. I'm chess club at uni. Holy shit! I think chess is really fun. I actually really enjoy it. I'm usually not a huge fan of like kind of strategy tactical games like that. Because again, I'm bad at them, but I really enjoy chess. Guys, what? I'm tempted to try and render on stream. Do you think my computer would just combust? Crabby bread! Crabby bread! Oh wait, we need to make labels. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll probably do that off stream because I'm just gonna open Photoshop and literally use text tool. There's some old photos of Japanese bakeries too from when I was living there. Let me copy their bread prices XD. That's oh, I was looking at something else. Okay, I was gonna say that's expensive. Area control is my favorite genre of board game. Really? Today I learned. Basically a grandmaster because of woo! Grandmaster at chess. Holy shit! Don't play me because I will lose in. I will be the world record for fastest loss in chess. I'm like low tier in chess, but understand basic strategy for trying to coach myself time to time. We should play chess, Rogue. Let's play chess. Let's see who's worse. I go to my chess.com account every other month to lose 4 games in a row and then leave. Dude, literally, logs into chess.com once every 4 months. Is grandmaster at chess, loses, refuses to elaborate further, leaves. I'm gonna go listen to music and ponder my existence. Good night, Kevin. I hope you have a good time. I'm probably gonna end really soon as well myself, because again, all that's left is we're gonna make some labels, like for these, and then we're just gonna essentially be done. And then I really want to make a little bookstore or library next, so we'll see where we go with that. But next stream after this one, anyways, is gonna be Tears of the Kingdom, so. Good jams, I hope. I'm also down to play chess. Yeah, I mean, Pamela. Damn, be cool, bro. Is that the new joke now? I mean, I have just too many nicknames even on stream. There's Penky, there's Pegny, and now there's Pamela. Pegny was from when I spelled my own fucking name wrong when entering the name for Deltarune. And couldn't be fucked to just delete and type it again. Yo, Pam. Damn, be cool, Bon! Honestly, like looking at this real quick, Peg me, peg knee. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry. Peg knee, not peg me or peg knee. Jeez. Rogue. Oh boy, yeah, Mon. Bonk. Get out of here. Wow. Shit. I swear, I'm a good Samaritan. Wait, that's not right. What is it? I'm a good Christian girl. I'm not even Christian. I'm sorry, it's been a weird day. No, it's okay. It's okay. But anyways, looking at this, because like we're done with this bakery, right? We've been doing this one for a couple months now. Like, actually, just to do a little bit of the flex, because I'm probably gonna end the stream really soon. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I'm hungry. It's almost 9 p.m. I'm gonna see in the stream and be like, "Hey, yo, is that bacon?" Shut the fuck up! I won't kick in your kneecaps. Me, I'm not violent. Also, me, I'll kick in your kneecaps. This is one of the big, like, this is something that we've done, like, pretty much, not fully on stream, but we've done at least half of it on stream. This is the last thing that we did. This one was my exploration of doing flowers. Do they have 13,000 tries? Yes. Are they performant? No. But do they look nice? Mostly yes. Some of them look a little jank, but... And then I recently did this re-render. Did a new render just because I was unhappy with the shape of the shop. It was a little too big. I wanted to make it smaller. Again, all things that we've done on stream. What else? What else? What else? They're beautiful, man. Thank you. I try very hard. Honestly, I don't think... Like, honestly, I look at the stuff that I made like 3 years ago compared to now, and I'm like, ooh, are they really all that different? They don't look all that different, I fear. But I have learned a lot. And that's all that matters. Like, I think the stuff I can do now, at the very least, is faster. And, like, spend less time just, like, fucking around and being like, how do I do this? Oh, wait, no, the thing that we did just before was this. Wait, this isn't right. These aren't the... Because I do a little touch-ups for them in Photoshop as well. Just to help with, like, the color and stuff. Oh, they're not on this computer, because I very rarely run Photoshop on this computer. I see, okay. Eehee. That's awkward. They're beautiful, man. Thank you. Kneecap seems a bit high. Don't hurt. Shut the fuck. No, I can headbutt them. Excuse me. Want any critiques? I have one. Sure. Thank you for asking as well, by the way. It's really appreciated that, like... I'm always down to learn, but I do get a little butthurt when people are just like, you could have done this better, and I'm like, I didn't ask. It's portfolio pieces nonetheless in practice. Exactly. Wait, here, I can pull them up, by the way. I just need to open Discord. Because I have a personal Discord for file transfer. Oh, what? Oh, here they are, okay. Downloading them off Discord real quick. Yeah, here they are, with a little bit more actual, like, effects applied to them just to help, again, with... You know, they're edited, but just like to make the the colors pop a little more. I'm gonna take my camera in there. Oh, lighting? I don't know. Honestly, man, I just plop in some lights, and I'm glad it works out for me sometimes. My only critique is the smaller flower shop. I just made the walls a little shorter, a little awkward. I can explain it. Photography. Like, do you mean shorter as in like less tall? Like the ceilings right now are too tall. Just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. Ooh, I should use that fire. Oh, I'm too lazy to paste it over. Here. It's this one. Also, I'm almost out of water again. Holy shit. Yeah. On after that. Oh, wow. I feel like if you're talking about like this, then like I 100% see what you're saying, and I agree. Why is it so tall? Hello? Why is my mouse not working? Oh, because I'm not in. Here we go. Like this? I kind of like even from just a pure architectural standpoint, right? Because I tend to think of things. I'm not an architect, but I very much do like thinking about things like structurally. Like, would this actually make sense? Is this actually feasible in like an architectural or physical sense? That's always why I get really bothered with like costume design. Sometimes I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Like the pants just, where does the shirt doesn't? It's a bodysuit that looks like this, but that doesn't make sense on the body. Like stuff like that. I'm going to assume you were talking about that though. I think I made it a little too short because the one thing I liked about it is that it looks very boxy. But it definitely, in an actual sense, it would probably be more like this height. Right? Like, if it, in a... Wait a minute. Holy shit, wait, the counters are so big. Oh my god, now everything... Oh my god, wait, no, we're not getting into this now, but the counters are way too tall. Like, look at that. Why are they so tall compared to the flower fridge? Oh my gosh, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is a bad can of worms to be opening right now. Fuck it, we're opening it. Oh. No, like for real, why is the counter so tall? I didn't even realize how tall they are. Why is the box clipping into the... Everything is going wrong! Oh my gosh. The shop owner just has long legs and a small torso. No! I mean, the fridge itself can just... We can also pass it off as like a small, like a smaller fridge. Because like it is a small shop. That I'm not as worried about. But like... The counter being too tall is like something that really needs to be fixed. Okay, we're gonna fix this, and then that will be the end of stream. I swear. Not me having said like 10 times that I'm gonna end stream. Classic me. Modeled rooms always look so pretty. Thank you. This particular room was just a reassembling of like a lot of stuff we had modeled before. So this is just thrown together quite quickly, which is probably why there's so many problems with it. Like nothing is right in this room proportionally. Bounding box. Which we're learning now and is quite painful. But here, I can show you the original shop. Just give me 1 second. We did do all this on stream too. Honestly, something I'm really thankful for is like being able to stream art, because in the very beginning I was really shy about it, because again I was worried about people being like, everything she does is ugly and like her technique is bad, and now I'm just like, fuck it, full send, I don't care about her technique is bad. But yeah, all the assets are taken from this, which was modeled separate, which was like the original space, and then we essentially just recycled everything and built out this. Just thrown together quickly, casual. I'm sorry! I didn't mean to be a dick! Oh, the casual ad needs to set down here. Stop! Okay, I need to end the stream now because I need to pee so badly and I'm hungry. Why is this not in the scene? Why did he eat it over there? No, I'm doing my something I really need to work on, honestly, is like the hyperfixation, right? Where I'm just like about to take a break, like, because taking breaks is good for you, and then I'm just like, I see one or two things and then I get super obsessed with it and like I can't stop until I fix it, and then I end up going for another like hour and then I feel very tired and very sad. It's not good. It's been super nice finally catching a stream. I'll see if I can catch another sometime. Thank you so much for finally tuning in, or sorry, finally that came out wrong, but like thank you so much for coming by and like trying so hard to catch like a live live stream. Okay, I'm sorry. Fucking Americans. Huh? Breaks are great, but I got facts, dude. And the thing is, if you don't take a break, you'll never end up fixing it, right? Like sometimes you take a break and then you fix it much faster. Ugh. But yeah, thank you. I super appreciate it. Like the fact when you said that like you've been watching since Shibuya Scramble, I actually just wanted to cry. Like, and when you're like, it helped. Like it just, you know, it helped the transition. I'm like, oh, I'm just a weirdo on the internet, man, who frequently has strokes and is very bad at video games, and it just like means a lot, honestly, that like people enjoy the streams and like stick around, because like I'm just here for a good time, and if other people can have a good time too, then it's like I feel like I've achieved my life dream, you know? I just want people to be happy, so I can hear the pain in your voice. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming by. The next stream is gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be a little earlier, like, cause normally I do 12 to 3 p.m. Pacific time, but it's gonna be like probably 11 to 1:30ish, cause I have to be somewhere at 2. So yeah, but we'll be doing more Tears of the Kingdom, It's funny that weirdos can just sort of hang out over the internet. It's nice. You know, this... Again, the beautiful thing about the internet is, like, you realize that everybody's fucking weird, so that means nobody's fucking weird. We're all normal here, honestly. The real world has too many expectations of, like, what it means to be real. I don't know. But we're vibing, you know? Like, I'm gonna, you know what? This is gonna be my parting gift to stream, actually. This is us. Honestly, this is all I want in life. This. Just 10-hour loop of this. You get it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. 10 hours? I'm bobbing my head. Okay, no, stop before we watch all 10 hours of this shit. Alright, anyways, have a good rest of your nights, guys. Bon, I hope you can get some sleep. Actually, you too. No name, thank you. It is super late for you as well, so everyone have a good night, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye! Wait, I was really liking that bongo, guys. Shut up, stop!